I went to the beautiful, beautiful butterfly farm in Aruba. I am so excited that I went. It had the most beautiful butterflies that I have never seen before. The experience of it all was so nice, just having the butterflies just fly around me so freely, so effortlessly. I got the opportunity to hold one, which was really cool. Have him eat the nectar of a fruit right off of my fingers.
Make a wish.
I love the experience. If you are ever in Aruba, I encourage you to stop by the farm. It is so relaxing. They also have meditations on Wednesday morning, so I can definitely understand how great it is to meditate in this space. They said that it is good luck if a butterfly lands on you. And it's so funny because seconds after walking into the tent, a butterfly landed on me. A big one at that. The entire space is so beautiful, so peaceful. The admission lasts all week, so you can come by several times throughout your visit. I actually visited twice, and if I was still there, I would go again. I learned so much about the butterflies from the amazing
We have a
tour.
variety of 35 types of butterfly species. In the world, there's around 18,500 species, give or take. The 35 that we have, two are native to the island, and the rest are exotic butterflies from all over the world. That's why we have a garden that's enclosed to prevent exotic butterflies becoming invasive and prevent predators entering and eating the butterflies. Since butterflies are harmless, we do want to protect them. Yes. A butterfly cannot bite or sting, but they do have their own defense mechanisms. For an example, some butterflies just simply camouflage, some butterflies can emit a very bad smell, some butterflies mimic the face of a predator. They look like they have eyes on their wings. Some are even poisonous. Like, if you're familiar with monarch butterflies, they're poisonous. Monarchs are poisonous because of the milkweed, their host plant. A butterfly can only become poisonous if, as caterpillar, it was feeding from a poisonous plant. Yeah. But of course, they're only poisonous if you try to eat it. If a poisonous butterfly lands on you, nothing will happen. You have to ingest it. Yeah. And that's the only way butterflies can defend themselves. Yeah. And they have like so many predators. And the only way a butterfly can truly survive is strength in numbers. A female butterfly lays a lot of eggs, and then only a small portion of the eggs she lays will get a chance to reach adulthood. Yeah.
There were different fruit plates positioned in different sections of the farm, and you can see different clusters of butterflies just gathered and feeding. There were also different paths, even some seating areas where you can just kind of sit and watch the butterflies or just walk around and have them float
Yeah, we
throughout.
have a lot of drunk butterflies in the garden. Yeah. Now, some butterflies drink moderately, as in responsible, but some will get extremely hammered. To prevent butterflies expiring from alcohol poisoning. Their little bodies cannot metabolize so much alcohol, they can poison themselves. So here we change the fruits in a way to prevent that. So for us, it's more of a controlled intoxication. Like the butterflies can get hammered on the weekends, but only get drunk on the weekdays. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yes, drunk butterflies, basically. Yes, they do get drunk. I think we learn from them, basically. We humans learn from nature. Yeah. So yes, each butterfly species has a specific plant it lays eggs on. Yeah. So let's say if a butterfly lays an egg on the wrong type of plant, the caterpillar will starve. So
I think email comes out. Okay.
exactly, yes. So it's information that's encoded in the butterfly's DNA. She will always recognize her host plant. Yeah. It's sort of like a motherly instinct. A caterpillar,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
And the way the female butterfly finds the plant is butterflies, they smell through their antennae and they taste with their feet, which is very strange. Also, a lot of butterfly species, they have a smelling radius between 0.5 up to 3 miles. They can
Wow.
smell from up to 3 miles away. Yeah. And that's how she finds the host plant, honing in on the aroma. Once the plant is found, she will lay between 40 to 80 eggs every day. Every day. It only takes her 2 to 3 seconds and boom, she lays an egg. Yes. So this caterpillar turns into a butterfly called the swallowtail. There's very different types of them, but they're easy to recognize. They look like they have 2 tails at the end of their wings, and they like acidic plants. Like this is a lime. Yeah. Also, this caterpillar's defense mechanism is that it looks like bird poop. Yes. It will look like bird poop, but it can also smell like bird poop. When it feels threatened, it will release 2 sand glands that look like horns and emit a very bad smell. So for a bird, it looks like poop, it smells like poop. A bird will not eat its own poop. Yeah. So I guess very smart caterpillar. It will only live 3 weeks as a caterpillar to then live a month as a butterfly. And that's average what most butterflies live is a month. Yeah. Like also this caterpillar eats from a poisonous plant. So the caterpillar is also poisonous. Yeah. If you ever see oh yeah. Oh, in 45 minutes you're gonna start tripping. I'm just kidding. If you ever see a caterpillar that's yellow, red, or orange, it's an indication that it can be poisonous.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same with like coral snakes, frogs, bees, or wasps. They have bright colors to indicate that they can be dangerous. Yeah, like I can touch this caterpillar, nothing will happen. But if I decide to eat it, I will vomit, and I learned it as a child. Yeah, lessons. Yeah.
What kind of plant is that?
This is called milkweed, or on the island we call it matapilech. Yeah. It has a sap in the leaf, like this, like over here.
Yeah.
Like if this sap, if it dries on your skin, it can give you skin rashes. Now, this sap has something called cardiac glycerides, meaning that if you eat this plant, it basically stops your heart. It gives you cardiac arrest. Yes. So don't eat milkweed. Yes. But it's also medicinal. If you have a wart, you can rub the sap on the wart a couple of times and it kills it off. Because the sap is like a latex, it will deprive the wart of oxygen. Yeah, yeah. So it's also medicinal, but it's very poisonous. Yeah.
You hungry?
Yeah. So always remember, if a caterpillar is brightly colored, it's poisonous.
But if you touch it,
Nothing happens. Like
So
caterpillars,
the inside of it.
yes. Like caterpillars you shouldn't touch are furry or hairy caterpillars. Those are moth caterpillars. They can give you very bad skin rashes. Yeah. The monarch chrysalis, to me, it looks like a chainstone. And that gold rim is actually natural. Yeah.
oh wow.
Yes. Yeah. And that's supposedly how the butterfly got the name monarch. The chrysalis looks like it's wearing a crown. In the monarchy, a king and a queen wears a crown. Yeah. And that gold is natural. It comes from a pigment called carotenoid. It's a pigment that exists in certain plants. So the caterpillar feeds from the plant and it stores the pigment, and that's how the chrysalis gets its gold coloring. Yeah. Also, while being held, they move around.
Oh, is that and it's flipping back and forth?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's almost like a baby in a belly kicking.
Oh, that's
Also,
cool.
since the butterfly is upside down, it's just basically just moving its butt around. And sometimes when you tickle them, they move.
Oh yeah.
So some are a bit ticklish. This process can take 5 days up to 3 weeks. Yeah.
They're like, no, I don't
Exactly.
want to get tickled.
And it's through this process that a caterpillar can go through metamorphosis, where it transforms into the butterfly. But to become a butterfly, it has to start from scratch. The caterpillar will have to break itself down, become a DNA soup, leave its nervous system intact, and reconstruct itself as a butterfly around the same nervous system. It's basically the same organism, just changing its outfit. Yeah. That's why there's no genetic loss of information between caterpillar and butterfly, because they share the exact same nervous system. It's almost like the caterpillar knows it's going to become a butterfly, or the butterfly remembered it was once a caterpillar.